Introducing Trumpets. Take one.
Hi, I'm Pacey Edwards, and I'm here with my dad, aka Mr. Edwards. He's the band director here at South Point, and today we will be talking about the trumpet. Is there anything you would like to say about the trumpet?
Sure, thank you, Pacey. The trumpet is what a lot of people think is the loudest instrument. And so there's some people that will pick that instrument because they just want to be the loudest. There's some important things to think about in choosing the trumpet. It has the melody a lot. That's right, it is one of the loudest. You could make an argument for other ones. So if you want a loud instrument and you want an instrument that's going to have the melody a lot, some people pick it because it only has 3 buttons and they get scared about an instrument with all the other keys and the other buttons, and they kind of want this. And they say, well, it looks like the easiest instrument because it only has 3 keys. But the reality is each of those keys has lots of responsibilities, so they all kind of are about the same. So don't pick it just because you think it's going to be the easiest. Remember, we want to pick an instrument because of its sound.
Okay, how do you play the trumpet?
Okay, we're going to do a little demonstration here. The trumpet is a member of the brass family. It has a mouthpiece like this. Looks like a little cone. I'm going to have you take the mouthpiece out like this. Now, what you want to do is you want to pretend like you're saying the words, I am. Can you say that?
In this?
No, say I am.
I am.
Okay, now I want you to freeze while you're saying I am, like this. I am, like that. You do that?
I am.
Okay, now you see how it makes your lips flat? Now take your fingers like this and put them over the corners of your lips like that. And just kind of say, make your lips kind of flat. And then you kind of go, puh. Can you do that? Good. Can you make a long one? Like a long, fast one? Okay. The reason we put our fingers on here is we don't want air shooting out the sides of our mouth. We want to focus it right here in the center. We don't want to be real tight. We don't want to be like, we don't want to keep our air in. We want to blow our air fast and let the air come out.
Yes.
So the same way that you went, we're going to take the mouthpiece. We're going to hold it with a thumb and 2 fingers, just like this. And we're going to put it right there in the center of our mouth. And we do the exact same thing that we just did, real relaxed, and just push our air real fast through the mouthpiece. You try it. It's a funny sound, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's very good, very good. Okay, can you make a really long sound now? Make a really long one. Very good, that's very good. Now, it's not really fair because she's not a complete beginner. She's around me a lot, and so she gets to play around on a lot of instruments. But the very first time that you pick up one of these, a lot of you may kind of sound like this. And your cheeks get real puffy, and no sound comes out. Some of you might get this sound because we're not letting any air out. Some of us might get this sound, like a really high sound. There's lots of different things. And it doesn't really matter right now, your very first try, because all of those can be fixed if you go back to the very beginning of what we did to try to make that sound. Now, so there are some things about playing on the mouthpiece and about playing on the trumpet that are not always fun. So playing melodies, playing loud, those can be fun. But sometimes trying to get a sound out for some people is really difficult. And so they start to get a headache. They don't like it. They don't like the buzzing, the vibration feeling on your mouth. If any of those sound like, yeah, I don't really think that's going to be for me, then it may be another instrument that we want to look at, and that's fine. But some of you may go, I like that. I think that sounds funny. That sounds like a bunch of bees buzzing around. That may be something that I really want to try out. So what we're going to do now is we're going to take the mouthpiece and we're going to set it down gently in there just like that. You don't have to worry about how to hold the trumpet. That's something that the band director is going to teach you in the first week or so. All we're worried about is making a sound. So we're holding the trumpet. We're kind of pointing it in a very relaxed position. We're making sure that we're sitting up straight. We're kind of on the edge of our chair so that our feet can be on the ground. We don't want to do anything different in our mouth than what we just did. We're going to take a deep breath. And listen to me first. Just taking a deep breath. Think about flat lips right here, and buzz right through the very center with a really fast air. You try it. Okay, very good. Did you hear how she started really low, and then all of a sudden her sound got going really fast, and it went higher? It sounded like... It's because her air went slow, fast, and she blew it really fast. Fast air, great. Trumpet takes lots of fast air. Try it one more time for me. Okay, I'd like you to try that at home. Try the buzzing with your fingers right here. Try to see if you can get a sound. If that comes out for you real easy, then you probably will find some success on the trumpet and may want to give that a try. Okay.
Now,
Got any other
my
questions?
third question, yes. How do you get a trumpet?
Okay, so that's the next part is once you decide that I want to play the trumpet, that sounds great, sounds like a lot of fun, how do I get one? The school has a few instruments that we can loan you, kind of like a library book, but not very many. And the quality's not great. So the best thing for you to do is going to be to provide your own instrument. And you can do that lots of ways. You can go online and try to find a good deal. I strongly recommend that you not do that until you've talked to me, because there are a lot of companies out there that can take advantage of you by putting out something that looks shiny and new with a really low price, and you think, hey, that's great, we should get that. The problem with that is all of these valves and all of the mechanics inside there wear out over time, and before long it won't survive the entire year. And I can help you avoid that by letting you know what brands to look at, what things to that you could buy, and give you some information like that. Just contact me through email, through the school email, again, dedwards@southpoint.k12.oh.us. We have a music company that comes here, Music and Arts. They're in Huntington. They do a wonderful rent-to-own program. You can either buy outright or you can do a monthly rental program. But I would strongly encourage you, before you buy anything, that you please contact me and let me know that you're signed up for this class and how you can go about purchasing or borrowing or renting, whatever it is that you want to do, if you would talk to me about that. So I want to thank my two daughters for helping me out on our first exercise and video here. Pacey's been a good student in learning the trumpet. Lindley's being a wonderful director in starting us up, and I hope that you'll share this information with anybody that you can, and any fifth graders that you know that are thinking about band next year. And I hope this excites you for just a really cool opportunity, and we'll see you next time.